The moment we have been counting down to, the final award for the evening, and the much-awaited CNN News 18 Geo presents Indian of the Year. He has entertained us with his stellar batting and sportsmanship, leading India to greater heights. He is unstoppable and he is unbeatable. Ladies and gentlemen, Geo presents CNN News 18's Indian of the Year 2017.
One-day international century by an Indian. Oh, what a shot this is.
From a chubby-faced teenager lifting the Under-19 World Cup trophy to the most destructive batsman in the world, Captain Virat Kohli's cricketing journey has been incredible. Relentless, passionate and disciplined.
Virat Kohli, the man.
Kohli has already broken numerous records on his way to becoming one of the greatest batsmen of his generation. From saving the team in a crisis situation to chasing an almost impossible target.
Kohli looking dangerous. India.
The Indian captain never gives up. Kohli's approach to fitness and professionalism has seen him impact not just Indian cricket, but the game globally. Apart from his heroics on the cricket field, Kohli has also caught the imagination of Indians by speaking out on issues that concern the common man, like sexual harassment.
To see something like that happen to those girls and for people to watch it and not do anything about it, I think it's a cowardly act. Those people have no right to call themselves men.
And pollution.
I would urge people to share their rights whenever they can. I would urge them to use a bus, use a metro. This action, if we do it once a week, it will make a massive difference. क्योंकि हर छोटे action से भी फर्क पड़ता है.
Expect more from him in the years to come.
Okay, people, make it loud. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of Geo presents CNN News 18 Indian of the Year 2017, Team India skipper Virat Kohli. Can I also have Mr. Kapil Dev up on stage, sir, please?
Mic is all yours now, Virat. You know, the esteemed company of Kapil Dev, Ravi Shastri, Arun Jaitley, Krishnamacharya Srikanth, you know, the who's who here of India in a sense. To all of us who enjoy your cricket so much, you know, what is the next milestone that you have for you? Any targets that you've set for yourself?
No targets, no expectations. I'm still a typical Delhi boy at heart, so I cannot express what I'm feeling standing here. Because wherever I might be in life, I always remember where I come from and what I've gone through to be where I am. So that never goes away from me, and I'm still very nervous and excited to be standing on this stage, sharing it with such great people. But as I said, no expectations, no milestones. The simple mindset is I just go out there to do my duty. I don't believe in tags. I don't believe in comparisons. For me, the joy of life is just watching that ball and hitting it in the middle of the bat.
I thought it was also about, you know, being a part of the same mat that Kapil Paji started off. Boost is the secret of his energy. And Boost is the secret now of your energy. I mean, all of us grew up looking at Kapil Dev being the brand ambassador. Sir, your thoughts on Virat Kohli?
Thank God he is playing now. Had he played in during my time, everybody would have called him JB. Behind the back, they should be called Jad Buddhi, and front of James Bond, because the fitness was so important to me also. And whenever we used to talk about fitness, they said Jad Buddhi hai, pagal ho gaya hamara kaptan. And I'm so happy to see that he raised the bar so much and made, you know, its count. One of the best talented people also not picked for the team because they are not fit enough to play. And they used to call, no, cricket, you don't have to be fit. You should be talented enough to get runs and take wickets. I think that's where he changed it. And I can't say how happy I feel about that. It is fantastic to raise the bar not in cricket, in sports in our country, because everybody look up to him. I also look up to him. And when somebody like him say, no, the fitness is most important thing, I think the next generation listen much carefully.
So I must ask you, sir, in your playing days, एक cricket ground के आप कितने round लगा सकते थे? In your playing days, how many rounds could you run around the cricket field, around the boundary line?
I think every individual, I wouldn't say, if he can
I'm
do
just
it.
saying, I don't know how many rounds can you run.
Me?
Yeah, around the field. 20, 30?
I don't know. I mean, if it's about making the team win, I can run till I fall, but I'm not sure about otherwise.
Okay.
No, I think it's very important. If he can run 10 rounds and he can run 15 rounds, it's entirely individual body. You can't say because he can lift 100 kgs, I have to lift 110 kgs. No. Everybody have to find their own ability, own strength, and work on that. That is important.
You know, I must ask Ravi Shastri, and again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say that this is such a great occasion, you know, where we have the captain, coach, former captain, and the finance minister himself in this capacity today, the cricket admirer and promoter of cricket. All of them are on the same stage. Ravi Bhaji, you know, from your end, you know, as a cricket coach, everyone is talking so highly of Virat Kohli. Let me flip that question. What's the one thing, that one area where you think Virat still needs to improve?
I think the X factor is that he leads from the front. You know, he puts his head on the line, and if he cannot do something, he will not ask anyone else to do it. And that is the biggest difference, you know, because Mithali touched on fitness, Kapil touched on fitness. You know, where he's raised the bar is that there's often an argument. Is skill more important or fitness more important in cricket? Now, what he's done by emphasizing on fitness or taking fitness to that level, he's optimized the skill element of a player. So when the Indian team sees him putting in the yards, then they want to emulate him. Every player in the team wants to do the same thing. You know, and then you can see the difference in their performance because the skill was there. You don't play for India if you don't have the skill. But then if you back it with fitness, then you will do things as a player which you would never believe you could have done.
I must ask, you know, you've seen Sachin Tendulkar grow. Now Virat Kohli, you're the coach for Virat Kohli. I know it's a great news headline to make, but I'm not looking for that. I just want to have some insights from you between Virat Kohli and Sachin Tendulkar. Is there any difference in their styles, their approach to the game, dressing room?
See, if you look at Sachin, Sachin was complete. He was a coaching manual. You know, his technique was right out of a coaching manual. Virat can be unorthodox, can be very unorthodox and mighty effective, you know, as his record shows. So, you know, they're two different players, but both mightily effective.
Okay. You know, a lot of our audiences, Virat, have so many questions to ask out of you. So what I'll do is I'll just, you can keep the mic, I'll give you the mic. Okay, Shreya, you're there.
Hi, Bhupen. Two lovely ladies and two questions. I'm not sure whether they'll qualify as lovely, but please go ahead.
Congratulations, Virat.
Thank you.
And this question is just off the field. We would like to know, are you getting hitched this year?
Oh, once again. This question will not go away from you, Virat.
I've been asked this so many times.
1,000 times.
And people have told me that I am. And I tell them, please tell me the venue and date so I can reach on time. Because I don't have any idea.
With Anushka or somebody else? That is the...
No, that is...
I've changed the question now.
Sorry?
With Anushka or somebody else?
So this is not my house. I don't see any similarities to this being my house. So I wouldn't like to speak about my personal issues here.
Okay, another question, Manushi Chhillar. I'm sure this is not the Shadi question. The nation does want to know, but it's okay if you don't want to answer it. Yeah.
Hi, Virat. Firstly, congratulations. The question that I want to ask you is that you are one of the best batsmen in the world today. And you've been such an inspiration. You've really given back to the society. But there are a lot of young people who draw inspiration from you. So how would you like to give back to, especially for children in the field of cricket?
Well, see, what's very important to understand is when you do what you do and you express yourself on the field, it has to be genuine, it has to be from the heart. Otherwise, people find out that you're trying to pretend and they can never connect to you I've never tried to be anyone else. I've always been myself. I've always mentioned people had a lot of issues with how I was, how I conducted myself, but I had never had any problems with that. The moment I started thinking that I need to change is the only time that I changed. And everyone has to go through a mutual process to be where they get to in life, to become more mature. But what's very important to understand is one should never lose their own identity and character and personality. Because if you try to be someone else, you can never succeed and you can never inspire others. And also, the one thing that I believe in is that there's something much stronger that's making us do what we do. We ourselves don't have the ability to go out there and score runs and take wickets all the time. So we must believe that everyone has a plan, and that plan has been executed for them at the time that they are in. And all they can do is work hard. No one can change the plan. What we can do is work hard and be honest to ourselves. That's about it.
It's now time for the Indian of the Year Special Achievement Award. And to give this award away, it's my privilege to call upon stage the man who has led the country to some of the greatest heights with his Virat accomplishments. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain of the Indian cricket team, Virat Kohli. Can I also please have on stage Maria Shakila, political editor. Her success story is inspirational. From a student at a medical college in Sonipat to being crowned on the world stage, she has wowed the world with her beauty, her smile, and her powerful words. Ladies and gentlemen, CNN News 18's Geo presents Indian of the Year for Special Achievement.
And Miss World 2017 is India. And there you have it, Miss World 2017.
Manushi Chhillar is Miss World 2017.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're proud to have with us the pride of India, Miss World 2017, Miss Manushi Chhillar. A big round of applause, please.
हर कोशिश में हो बार बार करे दरियाओं को आर पार आशाएं तूफानों को चीर के मंजिलों को छीन ले आशाएं खिले जिंदगी.
Manushi Chhillar, congratulations. And let me begin by asking you, how heavy is this crown? It comes with a lot of responsibility.
Yes, yes. Well, if you consider the responsibility and the 67-year-old legacy of Miss World, it does seem very heavy, but I love doing this and I don't feel the pressure.
I'm going to take you back to the pageant. There was a question that was asked specifically about who should be the highest paid woman. And you have said that mothers should be getting that.
Yes.
Do you think in India, women, particularly who nurture future generations, do not get their due? It may be worldwide as well.
Well, I think motherhood is a blessing, and not only in India, but anywhere in the world, it's more like a one-way relation, and no matter what I do for my mother, I can never repay what she did for me. So somewhere there is an imbalance, but I know today she's proud of me, and that makes me happy.
You have Virat Kohli right here.
Yes.
When did you last see him play?
Well, I know that, in fact, a few days after I won, when I came back to my country, that you had your 200 double century, and that makes me proud to be sharing the stage with him.
Virat, a message for her.
Well, good evening, one and all. It's a pleasure to be here, firstly, and it's my honor to give this award to you. You've made the country proud, and you represent the women of today, which I think is so important, and especially from the place that you come. It's far more important than any other place in India. So, big congratulations again, and hope we can keep making the country proud in future as well.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I think there's a problem with the mic. All right. Manushi, hi, I'm Shreya. A quick question. My mother wanted me to ask you this specifically before I go to Julia Mori. Are you going to complete your MBBS, or are you going to get waylaid into Bollywood? My mother was very concerned. She said, tell her to complete her studies.
Well, I worked very hard for that seat, and I'm not letting go of it so easily, not even for Bollywood.
All right. Julia, a 17-year-old drought for India. I mean, what did Manushi do right? She did everything right. I saw the pageant. But what, according to you, did it for her?
Well, she did everything right, but she beat 119 nations, but everyone was happy for her. But most of all, she did it on the project that she worked with here in India. It's such a worthwhile project for young women and hygiene and the things that young women need and need to be recognized for helping, not helping them because they have periods. So she went ahead and did brilliant things for India, and even more so now she's got the crown. She came back 4 days ago, and there are many big supporters now helping her and getting behind the project. And I'm so proud of her. I'm happy for India. You deserve it.
I cheered for her, and the entire country, Manushi, was cheering for you. A quick question: was it the final answer that did it for her? It touched a lot of us here.
I think it was most helpful. It scored apparently quite a lot of points, but the thing that did it for her overall, because it wasn't just one thing, it was a selection of things. What finalized the jury's decision was her project. They believed in her project, and she won along with 5 others. They couldn't choose between them, but she was an overall winner, and now she's going to bring all the continental winners back that worked with her here into India to help us raise further funds to help the project that she passionately believes in.
There you go, Manushi. I know there's a custodial battle on in Haryana, the state you belong to. Quick question. What have your parents told you? You've come back with the crown. You're saying you enjoy the responsibility. Anything they're saying to you this evening?
I think they're on cloud 9. It's like they are Miss World. And it's an amazing feeling. In fact, today I met the Honorable Prime Minister of our country as well as the Chief Minister of Haryana. And I had my parents, they whispered, they didn't get that much time, but they whispered in my ear that, thank you for all of this. And that is the best feeling of the world.
And thank you for getting back the crown. Thanks very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Manushi Chhillar, and many, many congratulations once again. Thank you so much for being here. And Virat, thank you as well. We're going to have you back on stage a little later as well. Thanks for the moment. Mr. Jaitley and Maria, please stay on.